Good morning. My name's Kim. Welcome to my channel, The Mirror Tarot. We're going to get into it. All of it. They told me to jump right in. I thank you for clicking on this video. And this will be a channeled message for you, for your highest good. So first, let's release the karma for the highest good of the entire collective consciousness, that we belong to the same club with your tacky people, your feckless people. So they're in the same collective with you and I. So let's put your channeled message this morning into context, so it stays relevant and timely. It's a timeless reading no matter when you click on and view the entire video. So this is Neptune in Aries. Let's see. Your karmic ex has no right to tell you who to be with. You boldly embrace new love. Right? They wish to punish you. So don't you expose your heart anymore to any more dangers. Your feckless ex-lover drives a need to create an explosive era. That's what they're planning for the next 10 years for you. You make peace with your past love relationships, all of them. You release this karmic ex-lover or husband or whoever they are. But like I said yesterday, still, your karmic ex is still fuming from yesterday's video and the day before that. I know they're all up in here. I'm going to leave that one in the folder. Hold on, they're sticking together. There we go. Now then. What they're going to do is suddenly. And this is the soul shrinker. I know. Suddenly they're going to drop a toxic little bomb. It's not love bomb, but it's toxic bomb. The soul shrinker, karmic ex-lover, affair with a friend, cruelty, malicious, gossip monger, destructive little bubblehead. You take steps to banish this cursed energy through love. You refuse to accept that crapola on yourself. You're not taking it on. So you return to sender. You use mature levels of compassion. Constructive criticism lands on your narcissistic, and that doesn't mean you have to be all sweetness and light anymore with a bully or an adversary. Well, not today. I know that. So where was I? Oh, I trust this message has found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you, and I welcome you, and I thank you so very much for being in this moment. And as always, collective, I love you so, so much, and I am so very proud of you. When someone tears other people down, their soul shrinks. They don't have the right to tell you who you can be with. Very obnoxious doesn't mean you're being bad or naughty. It means you're not going to allow them to mistreat you, misinterpret how you feel, try to trick you, try to rob you of your time, your love, your money, your resources. In your wisdom, you're not doing that life that way anymore, and they don't like this version of you. It chaps their behiney. Now then, you need to make peace with your past love relationships, all of them. You do need to release this karmic ex-lover or husband, whatever they are to you. I don't see him. Hold on. I hope you're doing well. I almost got it. Here's your open read. Well, no one said I have to be perfect. Because I don't. I do not have to be perfect. Oh, here, let me just drop the water. Whoosh. Well, if I'm hydrating, maybe you need to hydrate. No. They do not do criticism. They get wounded, and then you get narcissistic rage, and they go on you, off on you. Well, before I do begin, if you want to support the channel, just say thanks. Now's a great time. You can hit the like. You can subscribe to the channel. You can share this video on your socials. You can drop a comment with your thoughts. Any and all of that helps the channel big time. Please, I want you to remember to tickle the bell. and hit all notifications around that bell. Just so you know, for your information, I do a video every day. I have one job. So make sure you tickle the bell. You know you want to. Permissions not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment purposes only. This video doesn't refer to any specific person, real or imagined, and should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video believe or support a claim that any person, real or imagined, alive or deceased, past, present, or future, is literally a narcissist or a bully or a butt nut. Now, this Tarot Fairy Oracle reading is a channeled message. It's for fun. It's not for fortune telling or predictions, so take it off your bucket list if that's what you thought. I don't even tell you pretty much. I leave you to your discernment and your intuition as to if I'm talking about your butt nut in your neck of the woods. But I do tap into these dark, 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 dank energies so that you you can use your discernment. I don't live with your butt nut. You do. I don't work with your butt nut. You do. So this video is created for informational and educational purposes only under the principles of fair use. The goal of this channel is to discuss and analyze and document for my playlist using true public service announcements about bullying using the tarot and the fairy oracles and real fairy tales. The content shared here is based on publicly available information. I researched the feck out of it, but the tarot and the fairy oracle, the springboard of the reading, this is for your enjoyment. The PSAs, those are to encourage thoughtful discussion in the comments and to provide awareness about narcissism and bullying. These are drawn from original versions of fairy tales. Get the children out of the room because I picked the raunchy ones that... And I change a lot of them, I do. You never know when I'm going to do it either. But I'm drawing from these very grueling fairy tales, not sanitized on 5 Mirror Tarot, reveals how these tales illustrate each stage of the alchemical work that we do on my channel every day. These iterations are required to achieve these goals using the tarot and the oracles and the proud fairy. I have 10 different fairy, all fairy decks. Yep. And this is for entertainment purposes, to document these tarot enhanced channeled messages, because I got more than 215 on my playlist, to do this with accuracy and sensitivity and respect. I use fairy tales whose own origins coincide with narcissistic traits. These are the ones no one reads these to your children. No. That's why I use signs and clues and jokes and funny songs related to the apparative phases of using the tarot and all these fairy oracles together to explain to you, collective, all the stages, putting you on the path of initiation so you continue to keep showing up and being who you really are every day, your most authentic true self. And I've used tarot for decades when dealing with all my clients, dealing with narcissistic, real or imagined bullies. Well, it's never easy. So it became really helpful. So here's the open read, mini subjects. These are a bunch of stuff here. It's beautiful. I hope you're doing well this morning. Now a divine masculine feels discarded by you. You too. Now this is my two little lovebirds. You all don't need to keep. Why don't you just pretend that you're mad at each other and kiss and make up? I mean, it was cute the first couple of times, but come on, you need to level up. Winging it, see? Quit winging it. To heal yourself, as with any rebirth or birth beginnings. Some of you, that means you don't know you're pregnant yet. Congratulations. Some of you don't know that you got that raise or promotion, or you got a contract or a new client. Congratulations. Well, these birth beginnings, new beginnings, may at first be unsettling and even a bit messy. Some of you having to wing it with your toxic person. They are fit to be tied. In no time, a new life will naturally arise within you. As it is within, let it be without. A tree of peace, a vibration to purify, a love nest vibration to heal love, or to heal a lover's tiff. Kiss and make up anyway. Shift in love. Life is expanded to a quality of excellence. Now, toxicity splinters to get under your skin. It's being used to shame you because you're happy, and your feckless one, your karmic, can't stand it. I'm telling you, they're still fuming from 2 days back. 2 videos in a row. It's working in spite of appearances. You keep doing you and kicking in the law of attraction. Keep doing that. Happy homestead vibe to bring in a happy home life, or to keep a partner happy in the connection with you. Kiss and make up. Come on, you know you want to. Kabbalah. Dreams. Love and light and blessings. It's easy for a person to cast away, to be cast away, and to be bullied. To also be lied on. Oh yeah, no, they're not just they're not just dogging your reputation. You have a new lover. Oh, they're not really happy. Collective's not really happy with that person because, no, I told you, we're getting back together. That you're not. But they're telling people that, no, this is just a fling. We've talked, and collective is coming back to me. I told you they're up to something. Your throat chakra, you need to sing from your happy place. Go do that. Posting after my own heart. Someone wanting the same things that you want. Go do that. I don't care what these idiots are saying. No one believes it. And if they do, they're touched in the head. If they believe that. But I just saw Collective. She was over picking out a tennis bracelet at Jared's. Where are you going? Okay. We'll do lunch. They're facing fear of the unknown. They know that you are getting the love that you deserve, and it's not with them. It's not going to be with them. You have the biblical heart of a divine child of God, Collective. Go do that. Some of you get more military honors. If you're in the military, you get honors. If they have your money and you have none, you're feckless one, it makes it much harder for you, the victim, to leave or to move to a new location. Okay, you have moved on. You are in a new location. You have a new lover. And I told you in yesterday's video and the day before that your feckless one is trying to get you in some kind of a scheme so that they get all your money. They get to trick you and ruin it for you and your new lover. What is your personal measure of joy? What is your register for a reality-based success? In spite of this toxic person has no power and you have always had control. And if you will just see that they don't have the power to actually carry out, for one thing, your person will knock the, I don't condone violence, but they can run rings around them logically, and if it comes down to it, that person will knock the chicken stuffing out of your ex. If they don't knock this off, and if they press their luck, that would be on them. They don't know your new person. They can't manipulate because they can't. You carefully balance your newfound capacity to enhance the endorphin-releasing qualities. It starts with a simple kiss with this new person. Your feckless person's guilty of, they get taught a lesson, a karmic one for, I'm telling you, being, quote, socked in the jaw, end quote. Miss Pettigrew has her day. Pettigrew, They overdid it this time. They know they can't, you know they're going to get their ass canned and hand to them if they go up against a person that they do not know. Fanfare to make fantasy a reality. Your fantasy doesn't include your feckless butt nut being entrenched in your life for feckin' ever. Strong intuition. Strong intuition. Subject to mysticism. Oh, that's just... You and your new person are in love. That's all that is. That's not remarkable. This person helps... You help each other keep your youthful good looks. You two dispel any negative energies because you just having the time of your life together. Life's never been like this before. This is terrific. Butterfly indicates rebirth. Formation of something beautiful. Transformation and changes as you're tapping into your intuition. The back door. You and your lover, you need to sneak off. This is a sexual vibration. We're all adults on this channel. You're not supposed to be here unless you're over 18 and up. your karmic, something's not entirely on. I'm happy for you. No, they're not. They hide or retreat. Oh, well, I've got to go. You two lovebirds, you just go. Well, they want to go and, they want to go hide in bed, just like a little pile of puke. Just lay there in misery because you're happy, and they hate it when you're happy. This person, though, your new one, love of the arts, go to a museum. They might have a tendency to be melancholy, but you find a way to cheer each other up. It has a lot to do with sweating in the dark. Yes, I went there. Your numbnuts, they don't belong. They are not for you. But behind your back, they tell everyone that sees you, did you see Collective is so happy? Her life is, aren't you happy for Collective? And they lie and they say, yes. While they scheme on how they're gonna, if they could push your new lover in front of a bus, not metaphorically, they would. Thinking that that's what would do it, and that you and your grief are going to go back to that toad fecker. I don't think so. They're going to sneak in to throw you off a cliff. Because they know that now you do not belong to them. You're with someone else. And they can't stand it. They're envious and jealous. You have spiritual power of manifestation, you and this new person. Pistacia lentiscus, Jack of Clubs. Yeah, because your ex is an in and out player. They ghosted you, they discarded you, and then you didn't come crawling back to them like they thought you were gonna do. Instead, you healed yourself, and then you attracted in a new lover and a new life and new psychic powers and manifestations of a healthy lust, a vibration to open you up to listening, to the power of listening. Oh, you two listen to each other for hours. You have a fun time. Out of the dark and into the white light. The dark energies regret. They regret for all their immaturity, but they wouldn't stop. For what, a week? And then they do a dozen horrible things to you. Now, you are the healed shining star. You're already healed. It's not your job to do them at all. Karma Rules Spiritual Court is in session for your feckless. But this one is spiritual concentration, wishes to heal. That's you. You understand your body. That's a good thing. Oh, belly laughs and body humor. That is a blessing. Praise God for the blessing of laughter. Now then, divine orchestration says that you will now capture the best level of a person's love forever. A true love, a fine love, a rebellious love. Harnessing the energy of anger, as I'm saying, kiss and make up, comes with your physical reaction to a perceived physical threat. Then thoughts about what's making you feel that way. And finally, your conduct. That's the expression of anger. Why don't you transmute it and transform it into love? Harness that energy. How you use this energy is the key to how you affect your own life and the lives of others. Kiss and make up already. And get on with it. You know you want to. Vacillation and indifference and undeveloped mentality. Stop it. Love of solitude. Prudence and tranquility attracts the two of you into a sacred union. You end whatever it is, you work it out. comes, that's an ending, and it allows for a new beginning. Personal magnetism and vivacity. Don't you give in to a hasty temper. That's foolish. Oh, your butt nuts getting what they deserve. Whatever they did to you, they attack you before they try to schmooze you into giving them money. Yeah, for them, that's foreplay. That was a joke, YouTube. Grow up. What's a coward thing for a toxic one to do? What? The power of love. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Kiss and makeup. Compel another to think of you constantly. To bring you close to your partner because you're going to kiss and make up. Go on. You know you want to. This feels like something out of a fairy tale. Well, you're at the right channel, 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. You get a more sensible manifestation of God's glory. You receive a more adequate perception of His gracious attributes. Color in your parade. You do not have to force this growth anymore. Kiss and make up. Unjust dishonor. And to be attributed to the toxic smears and lies of, it's not just your ex, miss. Your new lover, their ex too. They're both doing the same. Maybe you should set them up on a blind date. Two of them seems like they would just get along swimmingly. Well, for some of you, this is a blend of ancient Celtic tradition blended with Christianity morality. That's what a fairy tale is. You can feel your person coming toward you. You want to kiss and make up. Twin flame or soulmate or not, you want to kiss and make up. Some of you should be restless in your own skin, and you need to settle something in your own skin. Kiss and make up. You emotionally strengthen your mind and your heart. Illumination from within expressed outwardly. Instant karma for a butt nut. They earned it. What? Keep moving into this flow where you are so at peace. You keep moving forward. You keep taking the right actions. That's why I'm proud of you. Villains and victims. Blame shifting is about separation, about narcissists seeing themselves as separate from those targets they are abusing and blaming. It's their pattern. You know the pattern. You know how to neutralize it too. I see you putting something down and releasing them for the greater good. What did I just say? Now then, you take sufficient time and careful patience to be able to listen to all sides of this topic of love. And you weigh all the possible outcomes. You not only excel, but you garner the self-esteem, the love connection of yourself, your family, your community, but especially for some of you, not all of you. This person you really should kiss and make up. Oh, no, here he is. He goes, no, I will play shoestring with you in a minute. Moops, I will play shoestring with you in a minute. When I'm done, you're going to have to wait. Okay? He's singing. He goes, Mom. It's loud. He's a big cat too, and he can open the door with the doorknob. Reaches up and opens the door and lets himself in. Are we going to play string? Do you have temptation treats? He also wants an S-N-A-C-K. It's a good thing he can't spell. Now then, let me get over here. Now this is going to be a hoot. How are you doing? How are you doing today? This is the microcosm of the sea monsters. Some of you do need Not the ones I'm talking to need to kiss and make up. But the rest of you, you do need more privacy in your life. That could even come at work, where you need your time alone to process and do your magic there. Now, your love aura is packaged in different ways. And some of you, the aura radiates Eros, E-R-O-S vibe. Very passionate. A very romantic love. Kind of exposed, so you spend time focusing inwards. And for my little lovebirds, it's gonna be fine. I know, I can pick up on it. No, and who's gonna be? We're gonna be in the friend zone. No. Some of you being in a platonic or an Ophelia, that's a deep friendship, a brotherly love. Sometimes a platonic love is stronger than romantic love. It's not as fickle. It's easier to process. And then there's storge, family love or natural affection. Like a parent and a child, or a parent and a grandchild. A grandparent and a grandchild. Agape, unconditional love. There we go. Selfless. Don't you bring that disease to please into an already stable relationship. You'll throw the pH balance off. Divine love for all of mankind or humanity. World peace. Kosen Rufu. World peace. On Fabio Mirturo, I offer you a framework to understand the diverse ways humans connect, be it in intense romance, kiss and make up, you two, you want to. Or like I said, it's you and your own skin, whatever you need to alchemize in your own skin. Or selfless charity, Eros love aura. And this vibe is passionate, often sensual. It's romantic love. There is strong desire, strong attraction. Ophelia, the love and safety of deep friendship. That's more platonic. Camaraderie could be both. And loyalty, that aura vibrates. Storge, that's family unity. A natural empathic bond in affection. A soul family, a soul tribe is storge. Platonic friend, or parent to child, or familial, agape to unconditional, altruistic love, a self-sacrificing love for others, divine or universal love for the entire collective consciousness. That's Kosen Rufu, world peace. Aries and Neptune now. Neptune and Aries, excuse me. Your karmic, they wish to punish you. Ooh, but don't you expose yourself to any more. You protect, you shield your heart so they don't hurt you ever again. The microcosm of the sea monster. Neptune and Aries. Well, it began in March 2025, and it's going to continue on until 2039. So, I suggest we're not in Pisces anymore. Everything's going to change now on the world stage now, because we're not in Pisces. Neptune and Pisces go real well together. That's more of a dreamy, lackadaisical little fissure is how we got Tiny Fist of Fury. Well, now, he's going to go bye-bye, because all of them will. Because now Neptune is in Aries. So the status quo, the bizarro world from Superman or Through the Looking Glass. Yeah, Alice. Do not bottle up your shadow or your inner demons. You integrate your shadow. It's part of your true self. You embrace it. You're going to need it. This represents a major shift from the status quo. Trump. And all this crap for the last, at least I'm going to be nice, 10 years. Got it? That dreamy, prophetic, passive Pisces was went from Pisces into Aries. Spiritual haze of Neptune. Neptune and Pisces adored one another from 2011 to 225 is how we got. That's how we got Bush the Younger. That's how we got Trump. Twice. So, now that it's in Aries, we make peace. You make peace with your past, with your karmic ex. You release your karmic feckless lover, because Neptune in Aries is going into, quite frankly, an explosive era of spiritual warfare. You move forward with goodness and light in your heart. We all are human race, the whole human race. Get ready. We're going to be rebellious now. Not doing this crap anymore. Thank God for Neptune in Aries kicking in right about now. Right about now. The sea monster with the comb over who smells like poop. That malodorous narcissist in the White House. This is Aries is the divine epitome of the divine masculine. They have to take action. They have to make this change. It's going to change now, I'm telling you. Yep. All of us. Here's the spiritual warfare. It's our spirit guides back there. See how exhausted we are from that tacky man in the White House. And what he's done to the whole feckin' world. Then we get the Ten of Hearts. That's in the playing cards. That's the Ten of Cups. A bouquet of flowers. An absolute indication of long and happy life. Next to extraordinary honors and fame. It also marks a generation of young people right now have had it with this shit too. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. Three of Spades. That's the Three of Swords. The Pig. Dum dum da da dum dum. Dun 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 dun. They deserve a great big whacking. Dum dum da da dum dum. Dum dum da da dum dum. Let's see. Near a fall, this is an omen of phenomenal luck. Yeah, because he's going to go bye-bye now. And a great abundance, high honors, and all ambition attained. We get America back. See him at his trough, his little piggy trough. Billionaires have always been a caricature of them being pigs. Elon Musk is a pig. Okay, is that 8 of Diamonds? This is going to be, it's been really hard work trying to process that piece of crap president. Well, not anymore. Getting rid of him with Neptune in Aries is going to be a cakewalk, is what that means. We get our connection back. We get our humanity back. We're not going to be at the mercy of that miscreant. That's him. There's no leaves on that tree. That tree's barren. There's no sap. It's got worms. He's a worm. Worm, Your Honor. Him and me alone. Baby. Mother, let me hold you in my arms. Mary Trump. Mother never wanted him to get in any trouble. Your Honor, let me take him home. Crazy. Toys in the attic, he is crazy. Neptune in Aries is a trailblazing action for young people who want a feckin' future at all, period. This will be the personal pursuit of personal visions from this day forward. Everything he got away with, this absurdity, this crap, from day one, every damn thing he did became the status quo. No more status quo. It's reversed. That's called an inversion. In Native American culture, it's called an inversion. In England, it's called king for a day. Green Day, holiday, king. Only a fool would be king for a day, according to the Wicker Man, not the one, the real one. Not that awful second one that they made with, what's his name? Oh, he played Big Daddy in Kick-Ass. The mermaid with the healing flowers. You've accomplished a great deal on your own path. Before, that was never recognized, and now you're going to be recognized. That's very healing for you. Especially in yesterday's video and the day before, I told you what those numbskulls at work have been doing for some of you. Roses indicate beauty and rugged hell. Nine of Swords, nightmares over. I mean, Nine of Spades. Nine of Swords in the tarot. What now? Oh, and here's another one. That's two suits of spades, 7 and the 9. Going from a nightmare to less nightmare if it's a 7. This is them, your stinky people trying to throw you off your square. And you come in, let's see. I told you the Jack of Clubs is your new lover is going to beat them with a stick because the club is a club, like a caveman, a club. A stick, it's a club. And the order denotes honor and recognition of labor, a sure sign of business success. It's your own business. They don't have any right to tell you who you can be with. Your karmic butt nut. You attracted this person to you. That person picked you. They would never discard you, devalue you, and treat you like crap, misinterpret how you feel, ghost you in your own home, not apologize or explain what the hell they were doing and hurting you. So you had to heal yourself, and you didn't crawl back to them, which is what they expected. And you made the decision not to be with them, and they're very pissed about that. So they don't want you to be content and happy. They're an opportunist. They want to screw everything up in your path so you don't get anything. And if you do, they're going to spoil it. No, they're not, because the divine has had it with this shit. You're protected so that you go on and be victorious and get married, which should just about do their head in metaphorically. And look at you. Your determination to get the love that you deserve. That you deserve that, because you do. Now then, what's this one? the basis, Sea Chariot. It's like the chariot in the tarot. Because Neptune rules illusion, that would be gaslighting. For the next 10 years, they're going to double down on gaslighting, so I'm giving you the heads up now. Use your discernment. Use your discernment in a different way, that if they're going to try for this slow, steady, toxic codependency, it's codependent, toxic codependent relationship, they want to continue that, and you're like, no, even if you're alone and you don't have a person, you're not doing it. It's illusion. It's also dreams and the unconscious. And Aries is so fiery. It's so action orientated. That's not Pisces. Is when divine masculine energy prevails. And Aries, it's an impulse sign of true, authentic self. So the Sea Chariot, you make a plan to take your life back from those feckless people. And I'm so proud of you. You know your worth. You took your power back. Didn't have the right to do that to you. And they say it again. They do not have the right to tell you who you can be with in a love relationship. None of their business. They discarded you. They threw you away, and you were the blessing. They regret it now. So you and this new person, Two of Diamonds, you're stable. Why would you go back with a titmouse? You wouldn't. He wants to play string. This card represents, this is the divine feminine is being told, and all other cards affect to a degree in accordance to the relative proximity. Well, we're talking about Neptune is in Aries now. It's balancing and stay for the next 10 years. You guys starting now. Imagine how good it's going to be by then. And everything in between. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, your cup. And look at there. Your intuition. The Fox. This card is showing what have I been telling you. There is your karmic trying to tell you who you can be with. They want you to be with them. Anyone else they don't want you to be with, they want you to be with them. This is them trying to interfere with your Ace of Cups. Being very fulfilled with this new, even if it's just you alone, you just want to be alone. I'm not going to force you, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing someone working really hard, trying to figure out a way. They're stupid enough, though, to cross that line. They cannot control, and they know it. They're going to be stupid and try. Queen of Wands, Queen of Clubs. Wine is a symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. This is how you are seen and celebrated with a new lover. Why the fancy? Your ex keeps saying, "Oh, but we've been talking and collectivist. We're back together." What? You saw her with that person? Well, she's in trouble because she's with me again. See? And they're going, "You're full of it. You're delusional. You're a sick puppy." Leave collective alone. They're pissed off because they had you trapped in your own head, and then they were living rent-free in your head, toxic as fuck, and life was... You're not going back, because you're not. Your ship has come in. With this new person and this new connection is just meant to be. And you're setting boundaries with this. Quit telling people that we're together. We're not. Quit it. People are going to think you've lost your mind. And this is what you're telling him. I don't want you. And I mean it. And see, they're weak in the knees. That wounds them. And you look, this is, you had, nobody helped you heal from the crap that they put you through. You did that yourself. Nobody helped you. You showed up for yourself, and you're still doing it, and you've grown in leaps and bounds, and you're not going to go backwards. You're not. Ow. You fall off the ladder. It's never good. Over the next 2 weeks, woo. 10 of clubs. 10 of spades, 2 of hearts. Let's see. Neptune and Aries process was best described as setting the bed on fire. We're translating 14 years before us of Piscean daydreaming into immediate, often chaotic forces of actions, how we got Trump. The microcosm seascape more from going from passive in Pisces bleh, to active in Aries. Instead of 2 tons of love and light, the collective, we are moving towards the spiritual warrior archetype. It's a trying time. Trying time, our lives ahead with a scheming, dirty, rotten scoundrel in the White House until we wrench him and others out of Congress. And it's a pox on both houses. Some dim's going to go too. Some dim's going to go too. These old dinosaurs. That's what this Neptune and Aries is finally going to get. These old box of fart brains, old fart dims out. Microcosm of the seascape. Not the sea monsters, the seascape. Now then, the 10... You're not going to be, if you're going to be burdened, you're going to be burdened with growth and a new love, and a new love connection, and a new love relationship that's not toxic. Just like everybody else that actually does it. Carl's and losses, they know they're losing you is what that is. That's a 10 of swords. That's the 10 of swords. It's 10 space, 10 of swords. Oh, whip. They're getting tied to the whipping post by the universe for what they did to you. See? And here's your 2 of cups, twin flame, soulmate, or just 2 people that are going to give it the old college try. Also, that little guy there, that would be Aries, the divine masculine. Actually fulfilling goals. You have a decision to make about kissing and making up. And here's your 10. Emotional wealth and real money too, but emotional wealth, satisfaction. And able to hold our own while we phase Tiny Fist of Fury and his ilk out. Those would be all the billionaires, all of them are going to suffer now. Queen of Wands. This is the divine feminine. Staying receptive. She's not worried about the past or the future. She's keeping her chakras in alignment, magnetizing to her what exactly it is she needs to thrive going forward during this Neptune and Aries. She's going to enjoy it. Oh, intuition and psychic abilities are sharp as a tack. Very, very. They weren't so shabby before in Pisces, let me tell you, but in Aries, ooh. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you stay grounded so you can enjoy it. And here's the blue whale, a big blue whale. What crowns you? The passive idealization of the last 14 years in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, is being replaced by a desperate need to fight for one's beliefs. The big blue whale. This is leading to the collective consciousness, to more direct frontline activism, rather than just online virtue signaling. You know, thumbs up, leave a comment or an emoji. That's not going to do it anymore. Frontline activism rather than just online virtue signaling. Lately with the feckless one, your meekness has been seen as your weakness by them, and they will pounce. Use your discernment. Two of Swords. A star ensures success in all enterprises. And their karma is when they see you get all these enterprises. In desperation, they get to pine away for you. Distant, unlucky events for them because you were the prize and they chose. They chose to discard you, and you didn't come crawling back to them. You healed yourself, showed up for yourself. You became your soul, your most authentic self. And then you attracted a lover to you that did the same for themselves as what you have in common. Four of Wands, the key. That's a wedding reception. Congratulations. The Ace of Swords. The rapier is warned against assaults which threaten and will occur sooner or later according to the distance from. I told you, this is your karmic. They do not have the right to tell you who you can be with. It's none of their business. They had their chance. And this is you showing up for yourself every day. I love you because you come here. You show up for me too. So we got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of... Are you two kissing and making up yet? So we've got... I'm going to say yes. There's the King. There. So you got your little backs to each other. But now, see, you had your... Hold on. You had your little backs to each other. So you're pouting and really in your face. And then God's grace. Communication came in maturely between the two of you, and now I told you it was going to be fine. I told you. And look, you're balancing it out between the two of you. And yeah, you've already taken action to kiss and make up. And here's your great big beautiful, beautiful blue whale. You can there she is, the mermaid and her blue whale. Definitely in the future. The rest of the globe is going to step in to fill the vacuum that Tiny Fist of Fury is creating for America. We get disciplined leadership from the rest of the globe is going to come. They are blaming us, especially those of us who did not vote for it, because we didn't. All hell's a popping out in the world collective. People will be less likely to follow established institutions and be more inclined to forge your own paths. We're not doing this anymore. This means that the old guard dinosaurs are decentralized. The stick in the mud. The authorities that have no teeth. You take some time to be alone. You turn off, you tune out the noise. They have no credibility. They have no teeth. So much for his authoritarianism. So much for them using the George Orwell, George Orwell, 1984, as some kind of a manifesto. Yeah. You know, in 1984, you know, at the end, it was when they couldn't gaslight the public. Don't believe what you saw with your eyes. You believe what we told you. Well, that happened with Mr. Pretty. 'Cause it did. Suddenly, his creepy cult members realized, those that live and love the Second Amendment, that we are too entitled to in America. It's our Constitution. They saw that man with their own eyes and said, you know, that could have been me. Those little jackboot lockstep morons that he turned loose. That could be me. Yeah. They woke up and said, wait a minute. Well, that, and didn't you all know that Miss Bondi, about the time he was selected for us, 'cause he was, you know that they're trying to take the gun, the pew-pews. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Bondi, who didn't give them the you-know-what files either, and still hasn't. You know that when Snitler did what he did before Kristallnacht, this is for historical purposes, and it's germane. He took away the people that were Jewish. He took their guns. Hello. Just saying. This is a tarot card reading. That's for entertainment purposes. I'm just saying. They're using the Nazi schmotzy handbook, Mr. Stephen Miller, which is just vile because he's Jewish, and his family are not happy with Stephen Miller at all for that reason. There's something wrong with that hairless mole rat in the White House. King of Diamonds. Good tidings. Indicates unexpected good fortune. He comes out of power. There's the document. He's either impeached or the Amendment 25, or my favorite is that Jesus calls him home. He has to go be with Jesus. And then we're going to have a party. And they think that J.D. Vance is going to step in. No, he's done some criminal stuff too. See, they don't read or crack open a history book. Gee, the last Republican president, because he was going to be impeached, resigned. And that's the other one with the piece of paper there. That's him resigning like Nixon. You know, the opening scene for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Before they run through the rain with the newspaper over their head. Is Nixon's speech from when he resigned. You know who's going to resign before they have to impeach him. And they will say that they aren't going to prosecute him, but they will be lying. The stranded. He'll be stranded, just him and his pissed off little shiksa Melania. She's so pissed off at him for ruining her movie debut by being a psychopath in Minnesota. She is very pissed off at him. Now look, you've leveled up. You've just been calm as calm can be. And here's your, but they cannot have any right to tell you, all things considered, who you can be with. It's none of their business who you're with, you know. But they know you are with someone, it's not with them, and you are having the best, and you've got the best sex life in town. And they're very, very unhappy about it. They're not having wishes come true. It's really pissed off because you're doing so well. They cannot stand it. Oh, I like this one. Hope. The Strena. A life lived fully in the present, never mired in the past. See, they keep trying to kicking and screaming. Remember, but you lied to me. You told me that you were going to be the right. I cut the cord with you 3 years ago. I met this new person 18 months ago. It's not like I just got this person. Leave me alone. I'll kick your ass. You're out of shape, old man. I'll do it. Metaphorically, we're on YouTube. High octane creativity, an identity brand ahead, raw art and culture. Creativity will move away from a dreamy escapism, more towards raw, intense expression. Think on music collective. Oh, think on film. The films that are going to come out in the next 10 years. And literature that channels outrage and resistance and revolution. Optimistic eye on your creating your, it's your life, you're creating your futures. You're never infatuated by what could have been. You don't lament over it. You don't obsess on, what coulda, shoulda, woulda. Let's see, the Queen of Swords, that's boundaries. Amore is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. Oh my goodness. King of, and then the king and the queen. The bride, the bride ensures that a single person, the fulfillment of their highest aim. But your butt nut will pick up with a new hot pocket because they see how happy you are. They're going to have to find a person because it's their weird little weirdness so that they can show you what you're missing out on because you didn't go crawling back to their skanky self. They get a turbulent married life. They're going to be stupid enough to marry someone that will be their karma. See, that's you, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. maturely communicating and loving on each other in the same suit. And your squirrely person can kick rocks and pound sand, take a long walk on a short pier. 3 of diamonds. That's a marriage card. The money safe indicates riches. Rich marriage. It's, besides towards the person, it means, yeah, it's the doors towards your tacky person. They get lost. You lose. You snooze, you lose. You had collective. Collective was there for and really tried really hard. And you were just a shithead. So, Divine said that collective deserves better. And the Divine got you away from your karmic butt nut. Because you showed up for yourself in so many tremendous new ways. You attracted this person to you, and that person attracted you to them, and it's God's grace in a new way. You're tearing out the toxicity that doesn't serve either of you. You're going to do what works. Look at that. Look at that root chakra. Oh, that red root chakra. Kundalini. Spring that Kundalini. Do it. To those around, collective. Think of you, collective. The Monet phenomenon. Neptune and Aries makes us fall in love. And we like the idea of a person or of a movement. Similarly, metaphorically, it's kind of like a Monet painting. In the museum, and you go, oh, look at this one, beautiful from far away, but once you get up there, it's a hot mess. And this is the jeweled octopus. There are many honest, caring people in the world, you discovered. The ones that you trust, that really can be taken at face value because they're their authentic selves, too. They show up for themselves, too. They don't get validation from outside source either. 5 of clubs. That's a new. Clover leaf. Good tidings. It's to the chagrin of your karmic person will go through a duration. They're going to go to hell while you go through success and happiness. Good for you. 6 of Swords. That's traveling from choppy waters to smooth waters. Then we got the 8 of Cups. Oh, and your new love. That's 8 out of 10 cups. Of fulfillment, being satisfied. And you're not completely there yet. Here we go. Here's another one. 9 of Cups. How happiness. Wishes coming true. Filling your cup to overflowing. To the point that their karma, your tacky one, is being told by the divine in the universe, you do not have the right to tell collective who she can be with or he can be with. Romantically, it's none of your business. And quit spying on collective and their new person, or we will get you. We are the divine. God's wrath it is. Because you and this new person are having fun moving forward, learning and discovering. And so far, you're not getting in your own way, even though I want you to kiss and make up. You're not getting in your own way. You're not sabotaging it. The bejeweled octopus, you are treasured. You treasure this connection. Fear of the unknown be damned. Oh. Heart's desire. Reaching for the sunset. This is a visual rebrand. This period of Neptune in Aries brings a focus on self-reinvention, digital, physical, and personal. All of that with a potential for success. The reaching of the sunset, you're definitely ready for some closure with your butt nut. And fear not, even when the situation with your feckless one has gone on for far too long. You're deciding, but no, we're alchemizing it, because I'm not going to keep functioning in such a manner forever. You're getting too old for this crap. And they're being an extra joker. Jack of Hearts. Someone thought he'd taken action. Jack presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better, in a degree governed by the distance you have from each other. Then you need to come together and kiss and make up. If you're restless in your own skin, you're going to settle it in your own skin, and you'll be satisfied at what you've decided. The Queen of, if you draw the Queen of Diamonds, boy, she'll hurt you if she's able. Queen of Hearts is always your best bet. So, children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. That's you, collective. You a delight. And the happier you are, the more treacherous they are. These last two, this is what they're trying, looking over their shoulder, to see what they can do to jam you up with this new, either you in your own skin, they're jealous of you in your own skin because you healed yourself. Who the fuck does that? Or, as I'm saying, over their shoulder, side-eyeing you and this new person. Look at your communications are grounded in the earth for growth. And for doing that and trying to have designs on jamming things up for you, and this person's innocent, the divine is going to kick their ass. This is karma. And that's God's truth. That's God's wrath on the heels of the divine doing something to them. And this is reaching for the sunset. You're tired of it. You're tired of this shit. This person. Enough. Here's the dark underbelly of mankind, so use your discernment. The shadow side of Neptune in Aries. Impulsive aggression. And that means it's going to get worse before it gets better with tiny fists of fury. God help us. Dangerous idealism, because Aries moves so fast and Neptune clouds judgment. There's a risk of acting first and thinking later. That's already happened, hasn't it? Last Saturday. Ready to reactionary knee-jerk reactions. The movements that Mr. Pretty and Miss Good in Minnesota, unfortunately, they fell prey to what happened. We've been in Neptune in Aries since last March in 2025. The burnout, the misguided rage from your butt nuts, your feckless wonder like the one in the White House that trickles down like trickle-down economics bollocks thing of the, down to your butt nut in your neck of the wood. The feckless are trying to take advantage of you. You nip it in the butt. You nip it in the butt. I know it's supposed to be bud. I know. Five of Swords. The coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property I'm talking about the knucklehead in the White House. And we have probability of averting his evil because of this transit, Neptune in Aries. 9 of Clubs, the card foretells of a new love. And you're able to see, you and your new lover, that your exes were false friends. Maybe you were not meant to be with those people other than you needed to grow your souls just enough and level up enough. And if you didn't both go through that same amount of shit, both of you exactly the same way, you learned a thing or two. You never would have leveled up enough to meet. So you had to go through that crap in order to meet one another. Ace of Wands. The road turned to the dark clouds foretells misadventures. Far from the person, the evil consequences for you are averted because they're getting God's wrath for messing with you and your new person. They got in trouble for just messing with you, but now they doubled down on it. They're exposed. This is Tiny Fist of Fury being exposed. Lame duck it is. And his party. They all got to go. A lot of them are. Some of them, this is more, look at them rearing up, more like Marjorie Taylor Greene did. They're going to just, they're screwing up our legacy. We're going to get out while we can. Still get our pensions and our free insurance. And now we get a security detail. These are a bunch of Republicans and Democrats are going to come together to do something about this. And this is your divine feminine prevailing, balancing out the divine masculine. The jellyfish portal. Yeah, he's a spineless jellyfish, our president. And Steve Miller. All of them. The post turtle. All of them. So, where is it? The vertebrato. Vertebrato green. Ooh. Once upon a scandal, a secret love affair between a lovely young princess and a fine prince. What a rendezvous is being conducted in the strangest of ways. They have a long-distance relationship separated by land. So they have been using sex magic. Yes. We're all adults here. Grow up, YouTube. I'm for people 18 and older. This is for educational. It's a damn tarot card reading. It's for entertainment purposes. To create a glass tunnel. This glass conveyance or contraption, they run through this tunnel boldly in their buckety-buck birthday suits each night before returning to their separate castles each morning at dawn. The tunnel of glass represents the fragility of truth. We love to hide from others. You know, we're insecure about that mole in the middle of our forehead. Like, the birthday suit represents our vulnerability. It enhances love. The princess has 2 sisters who are jealous and envious, who discover the princess's love, and in a fit of envy disguised as concern for their sister, these 2 bitches smashed the glass tunnel. They smashed it just as the prince was streaking or leaving him nude, cut to, minced to pieces, bleeding for his love for his princess. The enchanted glass means his wounds will not heal. And he is really separated from love and literally wounded, unable to overcome the infection in his veins, plus his life's blood is forever leaking out a little bit day by day. The princess still had his father, the king, who put out a request for a healer. Any woman who heals the prince will be his new wife. The princess got wind of it, so she went into the forest and found a magical plant. She eavesdrops on 2 ogres who boast about a magical wound healing ointment that they have created. She smears her face with dirt so no one recognizes her. She smears the ointment into the prince's festering wounds, and he's cured. The bitch sisters who betrayed them both, well, the town folks burned them at the stake, S-T-E-A-K, stake. And the prince and the princess, they lived happily ever after. That's only one part of the grisly story. So you will see how strange and cruddy and the harshness done to you by a narcissistic titmouse. But you take time for you to go and get into the light. I have no idea. I have no idea how long that one went. Let's see. I don't know. Well, it's pretty good for me. But I thank you for creating a magical space with me. This morning, you show me a kindness. You make me so damn happy. Thank you for all the ways you are helping me grow this channel. It's you, the viewer. You're the one who's making all of this wonderment happen for me. You make me so damn happy. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. And I cannot wait to do it all again on the next reading. I love you guys so much. And I send all of you all my love. And I am so grateful for you. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be here for you every day. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Hit all the notifications around and tickle that bell. But I want you to go out there and have a really great day.